House music, Clemens. It was a great national anthem there from the junior senior high band over here in Decatur County.
Starters look like this for Northern Valley. A 6-foot freshman, number 5, Audrey Bina. For the Red Devils, a 5'8 senior, number 13, Gabby Vaunts. A 5'4 senior, number 11, Shaylee Vasteca for Northern Valley. A 5'3 sophomore, number 15, Jenna Fortin for Decatur Community. A 5'7 junior, number 12, Mary Baird for Northern Valley. And the senior, coach's daughter, a 5'10 senior, number 22, Brianna Gehring. A 5'8 junior for Northern Valley, number 15, Austin Cox. And a 5'9 freshman, number 25, Braylee Minnick. Last starter for Northern Valley would be a 5'3 junior, number 23, Braxton Cox. And for the Decatur Community, a 5'8 senior, number 32, Avery Witt. Head coach, like I said, Brandon Gehring for the Red Devils. And for the Huskies, head coach Mitch Pugh. Didn't give much time to talk about what our keys to the game here are, but if it's anything like the junior varsity, Northern Valley's got to figure out how to face this 1-3-1 trapping half-court defense.
Yeah, cannot turn over the ball as much as there was in that JV game. They're going to ramp up the intensity, turn up the heat on you, and try to get you to turn the ball over and get points in transition.
Bina goes high and pulls it down for Northern Valley over to Vasteca. And here comes that trapping defense and turns into a quick opportunity here as they get the ball to Gehring. Up on the rim, no good. Bina's got the ball and a held ball here. Goes back over to the Red Devils. Northern Valley, shock and awe, not ready so far here tonight.
No, but they're going to have to get their feet wet fast, because if you take too long to adjust to this type of pressure, you're going to find yourself down by a lot before you start scratching your way back into this game.
Gehring with a jumper in the middle of the lane. She'll put the first two on the bucket here for the Red Devils. Inside they go to Bina. She'll go up with it. She'll be fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Good to see that you get her involved early. Last game out against Logan, she didn't even miss from the field.
No, and Bina's been doing really well as of late in this last couple of games. They missed her. She was out with a bum knee for a couple of games there, but it's good to have her back. And since she has been, her game has taken strides. And you can see her gaining that confidence. We talked about it in the JV game with the freshmen there. You know, you kind of got to learn the pace of play at this high school level. And she's really been kind of thrown in to the Lions as she's played all varsity minutes, but it's still just a freshman out here having to learn it on the go.
Gabby takes it right to the rim and scores it. What a play by Vaughn's.
Good aggressive heads-up play there, finding the split in that defense and taking it for the easy bucket.
Another turnover here for Northern Valley. Gabby Vaughn's stop and pop for three. Row! Better get in her face.
You better
she's
get in her
feeling
face.
Northern Valley to play it in here with Braxton. They're going to go into a full court three-quarter trap now. Austin inside to Braxton, now cross court to Vasteca. Northern Valley's got numbers. Inside to Baird, she has it stripped out of her hands, and here comes Vaughn's. Gabby with a hesitation dribble on the right side. If nobody stops her, she's going to go all the way to the rim. She does, and she will be fouled by Baird. She'll go to the line to shoot two. A hot Abby Vaughn's going here is Gabby.
Yeah, and Baird didn't have bad positioning there. Just don't need to leave your feet. You just need to go straight up there and give the pressure to the shooter. And she was deep on the baseline right there. Shot is up and good from Vaughn's.
Vaughn's remains perfect.
With 6 of the 8 points thus far. Make it 7 points in the early contest.
Northern Valley needs to just take that chill pill, right?
That's right.
Cox into the middle will pick it back for Braxton. Now back to Austin. Into the corner for Bina, and they'll try and swing it around. Tough to get it around Gehring's long arms there. Good pass by Vasteca. 15-foot jump shot by Austin. Rolls out. Mary Baird's got a rebound and a held ball situation. Northern Valley will get it back.
Good job attacking the glass there from Baird. Got to be strong and take that right back up when it hits your hands.
Back into the corner they go with it for Cox. And she flipped it up for Bina, but Bina's head turned as soon as she let it go. It'll be yet another turnover here for Northern Valley. Northern Valley's going to stay in a man-to-man, and they're going to have to work from the half court here. Come the Red Devils. And Braxton get her hands on that one. They'll flip it inside, trying to go to Gehring, and it'll be a long pass, and it'll be a turnover.
If they're going to do that roll, you got to make sure that you cover her on the roll. And they did a good job of it there.
The height.
And the length. And she's at the front of this 1-3-1, which makes it very tricky on the backcourt for the Huskies. And she's getting wrapped up inside right there. That's Briley Minnick getting her hands on the ball.
Hands on the ball everywhere if you're a Red Devil defender. And this time it's Gabby's going to stop and let another one go. This one's short, no good. And a held ball.
Gives it back to the Lady Red Devils.
As Witt went up and just with two strong hands tried to rip it from Bina. Outside Gehring's three on the way from that right-hand corner, no good. Another rebound here goes to Bina. No numbers as Austin tries to push with that right hand. Flips it into the middle lane for Audrey Bina, puts it up on the scoring clock and puts it in. That's a second opportunity for Northern Valley at point blank, and they got that one to go.
Yeah, and Bina is doing all the scoring so far for the Huskies. Not a bad place to look for offensive opportunity, though.
All the way to the rim, shot up, no good. Defensive board is cleared by Bina again. The length of Bina is bothering the Lady Red Devils here to begin with.
A little bit of a taste of the own medicine, I suppose, because, and yep, Misteka gets called for the double dribble here. She regathered and took off again. But the same way that Gehring's length is bothering the Huskies, Bina's about the only person on the Huskies side with the long arms like Gehring has. And so she's going to have to step up on defense in a big way in this matchup and do the same.
Cameron Oline, the 5'6 junior, wears number 4, is checked in here for the Red Devils. Out with Gehring. Northern Valley stays in the man-to-man. Turnover here with a bad pass from Witt. Northern Valley will set here at the top. Goes to Austin. Skip pass, open shot for Braxton, but she decides to go inside to Bina, who's swarmed by 3 players, and another held ball.
Up.
They're doing a good job of finding her inside, but the defense just collapses so quickly.
This Oberlin team is all about help defense, and when the ball comes down, they're going to be getting after it. They're going to put their hands all over it. If you're Bina, you got to use that height advantage and keep that ball up.
5'9" junior, number 2, Aiden Witt, and into the game here for the Red Devils as well.
Austin tries to split the defenders there, but can't do it. Ball's going to stay here with the Huskies as it gets hit out of bounds as they were trying to feed it back inside to Bina. That was Taylor Ketterall getting her hands on the pass.
The stack is open in the corner if they can find her. Swing it around. Braxton's 3 on the way. Off glass, no good. Long rebound is controlled by Oline.
You got to hustle back. They want to run in transition and get easy points when they have numbers.
Crossover by Vance, and she'll go to the rim and roll it in.
Numbers don't matter when you got Vance playing at this level.
Gabby feels like she can't be stopped right now.
Well, she's proven that she can't be stopped either.
Scoop shot by Austin, no good.
So, got a foul against Austin after the shot. As she was trying to follow her own shot, they're going to say that she pushed a Oberlin player in the back. Delaney Sides is going to come into the game for the first time tonight. Braxton Cox to sit. Huskies need to find a way to get some positive possessions on the offensive end. Down by 8.
Vance up high will go in the backdoor cut. It's a wide open player.
Beautiful
and
play.
That's a score by Ketterall. Taylor Ketterall, a 5'6 junior, puts that one in the books. Coming off the bench and scoring quickly. Austin now decides they'll go try to get it into Mary Barrett, yet a steal here by Ketterl, and Gabby Vance is out in front of everybody. She missed it, and somehow Ketterl gets that rebound.
Gets the ball back to Vance, or Austin Cox gets in that passing lane, knocking it into the bleachers. The only thing stopping Vance from having a wide open baseline.
Lob play in here, they'll go, and the shot by the left-hander, no good. She'll get another follow, no good as well. Witt couldn't capitalize on it.
Huskies need to slow down and see how they can break this 1-3-1.
Vesteka's baseline jump shot, no good. It's a one-and-done opportunity again for Northern Valley. Gehring with a good outlet pass will find Olin. Back Gehring. Now Gabby Vance, who hadn't missed. She'll go to the rim, and she'll now go to the line.
And that's big because that's Baird's second foul if it's called on her, which I believe it will be.
I don't know if you can stay in this man-to-man defense.
Not if they're going to shred you like this.
But look, is there a chance? Is there a door opening now? Gabby proved that she's human. She just missed a free throw. She's been spectacular in this first quarter.
Yeah, she's really set the tone in this first quarter for her team, and raising them up to the double-digit lead early in this game.
Gehring at the top of the key gets her hands on the first one. Now floater by Vesteka is no good. And out in front again is Gabby. Turns and fires, no good. Ketterl cleans it up. She'll get another opportunity here.
Huskies need to find a body when the shot goes up.
Vance tickles the twine. It's still shocking and still awing here, Aim.
Yeah, they're going to have some adjustments, and I'm sure that's what that full timeout was trying to figure out, well, two things. One, they got to get some points, but how are they going to slow down Gabby Vance as she is elevating this team to new heights? And there's just a tangle up here. Witt with the strong grasp on the ball. Possession arrow points to the Lady Red Devils.
1:55 remaining. Vance goes high against Vesteka now, who's going to try to match her.
Got to deny Vance from getting the ball back.
Ketterl throws it up in a lob form for Gehring, but it was a little too long. Northern Valley will take the gift.
Got to use the gift. Need points. Trying to work past Gehring on that front there. They try to force it inside to sides. Give the ball back once again to Oberlin.
Hesitates, going to go to the rim, and
they're going to say it goes off of Braxton Cox last, as Vance was trying to crash baseline.
Into the corner, three is away, and no good for Minnick.
Another jump ball here.
Vance and Braxton Cox tie that one up. Need a shot to go down here. Get something to make it work as Braxton goes in, has to pop it up for Vesteka.
Vesteka can hit that shot if she's ready for it.
Austin with it now to Vesteka on the wing. Every pass is contended. And the ball is just, and a foul will go against Gabby. She doesn't really love it because that's her second, isn't it?
Yes.
And it's the only thing that's going to keep that red-hot Gabby Vance from playing and putting up more points right now.
Yeah, I like the aggression, trying to get out in front and keep the good times rolling, but went across the body a little too much there for the ref's liking.
Vesteka out high here, tries to go over the top, and now gets it to Braxton. Inside to Audrey being a step through and fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Minnick got her on the arm, the 5'9" freshman. Audrey 1 for 2 from the stripe here tonight. She's got all Northern Valley's 3 points.
Buries the first attempt with just Under a minute left in this first quarter of action.
Got them both.
With all 5 of the Huskies' points in this one.
We talked about how Northern Valley needed to keep her going, but they needed the other players to continue to their pace as well. This 3 no good by Gehring. Cox to dribble across. She'll go into the middle lane. Her floater up and good.
Nice little move there from Austin Cox with a good touch to finish that one off.
16-7. Close this quarter good with Vance on the bench, and you're still in it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like they should only be down single digits right now, as Decatur County was completely dominating the majority of this quarter, but staying true to themselves, and they're clawing their way back in this, and there's a turnover there on the travel. They denied the roll after the on-ball pick. 8 seconds left. Let's see if they can get a shot off.
Cox is going to go to the rim, has it dribbled.
So with 1 second, they're going to draw up an inbounds play here, and I would do a little.
Get the ball to Audrey.
Yeah,
and ready to go.
Got to do a little oop play at the block to Audrey. Got to be in. Got to be in.
Got to be throwing the ball towards the rim.
Yeah, shoot. Shoot.
Oakley, right off I-70 and Highway 40.
Second quarter's got to start a little bit better here for Northern Valley than it did the first one. Otherwise, we're going to have a big-time lead here by the Lady Red Devils come to half. And a travel call will be called against Jenna Fortin.
Yeah. Braxton Cox held her ground on defense there underneath the basket enough to make Fortin stumble with the ball. Huskies need positive offensive trips down the floor. Don't want to leave empty-handed.
Braxton in the corner's got it now. They'll flip it up sides, couldn't hold on to it, and Gehring's got it out in front. The 5'10 girl puts it up and puts it in.
Gehring was licking her chops after that pass left the hands of sides.
When she greeted us to come in and show where we were going, she was wearing heels. She looked like she was 6'3", but now she's just 5'10". She'll get another opportunity at the rim here. She'll roll it around and score again.
Baird back into the game for the Huskies. She's going to have to play careful with those 2 fouls. As you can see right there, it was already in effect. She put her hands up but couldn't really get in to Gehring with that shot. With Vance on the bench, Gehring is the one taking over this quarter now. So it's going to be off green last as Cameron Owen and Austin Cox were both trying to save it. And both of them got a piece of it, but Owen hit it first, so it's going to mean that Austin hit it second. It's going to be Red Devil ball.
Coach Gehring barking out the signals here from the sideline. His sideline has been quite impressive. Inside the lob pass is not available. Coach doesn't like that one, though.
That is Witt inside. That's Aiden Witt, the 5'9 junior.
I love that. Coach Gehring's like, she's got 2 fouls in there. Let's isolate her and get her third, and it changes the game completely.
Yeah, and Gehring does such a good job.
And the foul will go against the Red Devils here, and Bina back to the line. She's shot 3 for 4 here tonight. This foul will go against number 15, Jenna Fortin.
But like I was saying, Coach Gehring does such a good job of situational awareness and also making sure the team is all on the same page with that. And he knows Mary Baird has been putting up some points for the Lady Huskies. And if they can get her out of here and sitting on the bench next to Coach Pugh, that is a big advantage for the Lady Red Devils. Austin Cox will sit and catch her breath. Vesteka back in.
Second one for Bina on the way. She missed them both this time. Gehring cleared the rebound, and here come the Lady Red Devil.
And if you're the Huskies, you've got to be aware of the situation as well and be ready to help, as they know where they're trying to go with the ball is right inside against Miss Mary Baird to Aiden Witt.
Trying to make things happen with a high ball screen here. They'll turn and try to roll to Gehring, but that was cut off by Bina. Outside to Fortin. Fortin 2 dribbles around to the top of the key. Now back to Gehring. They'll try and get the ball in for easy baskets are the Red Devils and their patient offense here. Inside the lane, that ball's collapsed by Northern Valley. Out comes with it with sides. Gehring gets her hands on it and back to Fortin. In the middle, ball up and no good, but a rebound here over to Witt, and with the left hand, she'll put it in and score.
They do a good job of everyone on their team getting to the rim when the shot goes up.
One could say that they are beating us up.
They are beating us up so far in this game.
Bounce pass to Braxton. Nothing is coming easy at all for Northern Valley so far in this one.
It looked like they caught a little bit of momentum there at the end of that first quarter, and their sides can hopefully get her night rolling with that shot. But so far in this second quarter, they put their foot back on the accelerator and have tried to open up this lead a little more than it already was, even with Vance out.
Gabby hasn't seen any action here in this second quarter, and we're almost halfway through it. They're going to go right at Baird with those two fouls. She went straight up, missed it. Great isolation, though.
Yeah.
Checking in now as Fortin goes to the bench. Avery Witt now on the floor.
If Baird picks up her third and needs to be in the game, you might see Coach Pugh then go to that zone defense.
Either that or bring in Brooklyn, who had a great job of just standing in the middle
she did
blocking
a
shots.
Job. She was crashing the boards in that JV game and was padding the stats in the block column as well.
Sides has it here. Teardrops to Mary Baird. That's 2 possessions in a row. Northern Valley scored at the rim.
Yeah, and that's where they need to look. It's hard to get that ball inside against the length of this Oberlin team, but if you can get it in there, that's where you're going to be rewarded with the baskets.
They spin it here to Gehring. 2 dribbles to the rim. Her shot no good. And Witt comes away with a rebound, puts it up. No good as well. Bina fighting. Ketterall controlling.
Yeah,
looking at a 3.
That was the long arms of Gehring, too, keeping this drive alive for the Lady Red Devils, using that long arm to poke out the ball and keep it here on this side.
Ketterall steps through and gets a pass. Now they'll go corner. Right back to her, going to the hole. Ketterall shot no good. And
second chance opportunities
keeps it alive.
Man.
You're right, Aim. It's all about the second chance opportunity.
Need to find a body.
This has been a rather long trip towards a.
Even if they come away with no points, they're chewing up a lot of clock this trip down the floor.
Towards the south end of this one. Witt takes 2 dribbles, stops at the elbow jumper, kicks back to Ketterall. Now to Gehring. Thought about a 3, but knows better. Keep moving, it says keep Coach Gehring as he's wanting open opportunities. They'll float it into the middle. And a foul will be called.
Sends Cameron Owen to the line.
Great offensive set, and it ain't over yet.
It's not over yet. But a good cut there by Cameron Owen. The patience kind of rocked the Northern Valley defense to sleep.
Jim got quiet on you, didn't it?
Yeah. I don't want to be that guy.
Braxton to sit, Austin back on, Gehring to sit, and on for the first time, I believe, is Michaela Wasson.
So with Vance and Gehring both on the bench right now, Huskies need to use this to their advantage, as it's not ever going to get any easier than this lineup right here. This Lady Red Devils team, they've got talent top to bottom. And they've got a lot of players on that roster, so that's a lot of talent.
Baird shot no good.
Found herself just too deep.
Northern Valley wouldn't be bad to try and put a little pressure here, just try and make something happen with a few minutes left to go in this one. Wasson, let's see how much time they can chew up. They picked the ball up with 2:20 on the clock. And they'll work it around now. A steal by Sides as they threw it to her.
Gotta go.
Austin's attempt to get a pass from Vesteka into the passing lanes, deflection, steal. These are very popular terms used to describe this Decatur community's defense. Austin spins in the middle, Kicks back to Audrey Bina. Hesitates. She'll get 2 dribbles all the way to the rim. Floater's no good. Ball loose on the floor. Goes over to Mary Barrett. Cleans it up. Fadeaway jump shot no good. Witt comes away with it. And here comes the ladies from Decatur.
Vesteca doing a good job not giving the ball handler any room there.
Witt's turnaround is no good. How did she get to that basketball again?
She's strong. She's just ripping the ball out of the hands of the Husky defenders.
Austin stole it from between her legs. Kicks back to Audrey. I don't know about that. Wants the right foot here. One minute remaining in this first half of play. Ketterl, top of the key, will stop. Pop from 18, no good.
Huskies would like to get something going on offense here in this final minute to carry some momentum into halftime and something to build on in the second half.
Austin's shot at the rim, no good. And she's fouled there, but no call.
Got to get back. The Red Devils have numbers now. Owen kicks it out to Ketterl. She'll fire one away. This is off, but they get the rebound to Minnick. And a foul underneath as Owen ties up Austin Cox after she gets the rebound.
Line change in is 3 new subs. Witt, Thornton, and Gehring all checking in for the Red Devils. And they'll jump directly into a full court 1-3-1 trap with 25 seconds to go. Austin puts her head down and runs right through a defender. It'll be a blocking foul against Olin. She'll have to go to the bench.
Briley Minnick into the game for her. Owen picked up her second foul on that.
Vesteca gets it tied up close. Now Sides has to go in after it. And another tie up here. Is Gehring doing a great job defensively.
So Vance comes into the game with 12 seconds left. You know where they're going with the shot, as they're going to hold for one. You'd be my guess.
She sat the entire second quarter.
Yeah, she was excited to get back into the game. And as she showed us beforehand, she doesn't need a lot of shots to get going.
Or space or time to get them off, right? Backdoor cut here. Good play by Audrey Bina with 3 and 2.
Gotta shoot it.
She'll get a shot off, but it was after the buzzer, and that's halftime.
Especially the Huskies can make to get back into this ball game. And also, you know, Gabby Vance started this game hot, but we know how the game of basketball works. It's going to be hard to be dependent on one person the entire time.
Braxton has it now. She's kind of smothered there in the corner. She'll have to dribble out of it. She hadn't burned her dribble yet.
The ball cannot stick too long in this 1-3-1 defense.
Back to Braxton it goes. Flip it all the way to Vesteca now. They'll get it inside. Mary Barrett has it knocked out of her hands. Ridden down by Vesteca. She's trapped in the corner. Finds Bina. Bina now to Austin Cox. On the wing, her long jump shot up. And just long. That's got to go for her. And
I like the shot choice. And Barrett is going to get fouled on her chances. Vesteca did the dirty work cleaning that one up and getting it away from Witt. Giving the ball to Barrett, and she goes into the defender, gets fouled. She'll go to the line. No fadeaways here. You're not going to get a call if you fade away. You got to go into them.
Good first possession here for Northern Valley. That's the second foul.
Barrett's first trip to the line, and she cashes on the first one.
Will be on Minnick. But I don't think fouls are that big of a deal on that bench down there by Coach Gehring because he's got so many capable players.
Well, other than Gabby Vance is playing with 2 right now, and she is definitely their leading scorer. So you don't really want to, even though you've got the depth to handle that situation, you don't really want to just lose those points.
High ball screen here. Northern Valley fights over the top of it. Nobody stops ball, and they score.
Yeah, Fortin did a really good job there, just being patient on the dribble and just working her way through that defense.
Skip pass to Austin.
Trying to get the ball inside to Baird, but got sealed off. Vance with the quick hands gets in the passing lane. It'll stay with the Huskies here. I'll let you get back to doing the
No, you're
play.
doing just fine, my friend. Because I'm looking at it the same way you are, trying to decipher what they got to do. But Northern Valley has yet to get easy buckets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Easy shot attempts.
It's true. The enigma that is this defense of Oberlin is a tough one. And the truth be told, Northern Valley doesn't match up great against a long, athletic defense like this that can move side to side really fast. It's why they don't see a lot of 1-3-1s, because a lot of teams they don't have this. They can't execute it the way that the Lady Red Devils can, especially with Gehring on that point.
Austin rattles the first free throw in.
Got the shooter's touch on the first one.
She's going to have to pick it up from the outside, creating her own shot probably, because shots just are not falling at ease. She gets them both from the free throw line. We're just at a 10-point game, Aim. We're talking about that this is a blowout, but really Northern Valley's still there.
No, they're going to get the foul.
Gabby makes this foul happen as she just pushes her way in and goes aggressively to the rim.
Yeah, and that's the veteran player knowing how to take that to the hoop and make something happen.
Austin's got a rebound, and they got numbers.
The rare time that Huskies do have numbers, they want to do something.
And one, Austin, nice play. She took the Euro step all the way around. She got this rebound and took off. Foul will go against Gehring on the scoop. Austin will go to the line. She got all three of them.
Really good fast break there from the Huskies. They spread out, so if they would have got completely sealed off, she had somewhere to kick the ball, but just one-on-one against that, she was able to go strong, go underneath the arms of the defender, scoop and score.
Gehring out top, now to Whip. Trying to get ball thrown in towards the rim. They're going to go right at Mary Baird with Witt here.
Yeah.
Isolation. Turns, fires, no good. Braxton's got a rebound. She'll have to rip out to keep possession, and she does.
Good defensive set there by Baird, not doing more than she needed to do as she has those two fouls. And Northern Valley does not have the same depth that Oberlin does, where they can just cycle girls in.
Austin had that ball knocked out of her hands. She tied it back up, but a good defensive play by them to steal that possession.
Everyone on that defense for the Red Devils has active hands and is going to poke that ball out. If you're too loosey-goosey with it or get it too low, you got to be strong.
Gehring with it now. Dribble handout. Besteco with a steal out in the middle of the open court. She'll go to the rim, put it up, no good. Somehow Audrey Bina keeps firing at it. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
Gets the foul here. It's going to go against Avery Witt. I don't know how many she has.
Subs galore getting ready to check in, but we're going to shoot two free throws before that.
Just Witt's first foul. Team fourth. Huskies have kind of amped up the aggression. Looks like Braxton must have some blood or something on her finger.
Yeah.
As they're taking her out. So sides will come in for her. I don't know if that's who she initially was going to come in for, but it is who she's coming in for now, so Braxton can get that dealt with.
Ketterl, Aiden Witt, and
Owens, right?
Oline.
Owen, yeah.
One of the two. One of us will be right. She'll take that ball and shoot it right away. Austin's got another rebound. She's looking to go here. She'll spin in the middle. Pop, finds sides with an easy jump shot. Bang! Northern Valley's back in this game. They're down 5. And
Valley, you can't imagine that they're going to stay scoreless long. So you got to just keep taking advantage of the times that you have, but you cannot let up.
Coach Gehring's going to call out a play here to begin this. It's going to be an isolation all the way to the rim for Gabby Vance. And that's what players do. Get them on the board again now. Bounce pass to Besteca. Inside, outside. Austin's got to be ready to catch and fire. Sides with it here.
Crowd's both getting into it now.
Vesteka's 3 on the way and no good. Sides has got a
Good
rebound.
board by Delaney Sides there.
And a nice bounce pass inside to Baird, no good. Vesteka with an offensive rebound, and she'll go to the line to shoot two as Ketterl got her.
Really good job by Vesteka in this game. Not someone that's always as active down low. She gets a lot of rebounds, but it's usually the ones that are the longer rebounds. But in this game, she is in the paint doing the dirty work.
Northern Valley doing the hustle stuff.
The hustle
They
stuff.
usually aren't the best offensive rebounding club out there, but they have here in this half.
Her first shot, no good. Second one up and also is going to miss. Gehring comes away with the rebound. Got to get back as Vance is looking to strike quickly.
Sides does a good job of hedging off there and watching Vance again. Gehring's 3 on the way. It's going to be a big one if it falls. No good. And that ball is pulled out.
Vaughn showing off that she can do the hustle stuff as good as anybody. They get the ball inside. That's Aiden Witt trying to back down Mary Baird and get her third foul. Braxton Cox is going to come into the game for Vesteka. It's going to stay here with the Red Devils on that far sideline.
Make Vance go left. She has absolutely proven that she can go right.
She could probably go left too, but you got to at least try it.
She slips that screen, puts a shoulder into her, but no call. She'll flip it across to Ketterl. She'll drive in, kick back out, goes right again. Euro step. Braxton ripped it out of her hands. Oh. Timeout by Coach Gehring. You said it, I said it. We'll take it with him.
When it comes to personal service and minor tune-ups, tire repairs, and more, you can depend on Home Oil Company of Almena. Whether it's filling up your car or pickup, or fuel delivery, or an oil change, you can trust the friendly people at the Home Oil Company. Home Oil Company of Almena supports the Northern Valley Huskies in academics and athletics. Long Island Feed and Grain is a proud supporter of the Northern Valley Huskies year after year. At Long Island Feed and Grain, they are there to help you with your grain storage and marketing of your grain this year. That's Long Island Feed and Grain of Long Island, Kansas.
Long Island Ready Mix has what you're looking for in your concrete needs. With fast delivery with a consistent product, Long Island Ready Mix can turn your concrete dreams into a reality with high quality cement.
Coach Gehring had the whiteboard out, drawing something up here.
She just fights her way through the entire defense. They get the ball to Vance, whips it all the way back out
Travel.
to Gehring on the point.
And the shot off by Gehring's glass is good.
Gets away with a little bit of a shuffle there, but we play on.
Sides with it way out high. Finds Austin. She'll go into the middle lane, floaters up. She gets hammered, no call.
So we got a jump ball.
Long pass here is going to be thrown away, and Northern Valley gets it back.
Vance is going to take a seat. Braxton.
If she's right.
Conversation for another time. Another jump ball here as Braxton loses her dribble, gets tied up with Owens. Under 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Huskies down 9. After a little bit of an offensive outburst, have been quiet on that side of things.
Outside they go. Rolling here.
We'll see who they call it on. If it's on Baird, that's her third. I think it might have been on the backside defender, who I'm not sure who it was. It was on Braxton Cox. She was on the backside, so they thought she reached in and ripped a little too much.
Left-hander free throw looks good.
Making it a 10-point lead for the Red Devils. Avery Witt checks into the game. She's going to come in for the shooter, Aiden Witt, if she makes this shot. And she does not. Bina comes away with the board. Huskies are trying to push.
Out high, Braxton dribbles in, kicks back to Austin.
Tough pass over there. Sides cleans it up, feeds it to Baird inside. She gets fouled, no call.
Agreed.
They slow things down.
Northern Valley scored all those points in 2 minutes of time, and then it's gone on a 4-minute drought.
Inside to Aiden Witt. Baird can't do anything about it with those fouls. Into the fourth quarter, maybe she could start to amp up the intensity a little bit again.
And a turnover here by Austin.
Smothered by that 1-3-1. Cox
Braxton
steals it away.
out in front. Way to hustle to get him.
Just got to take it at her. That might have been more a call of the disadvantage of the tall player. But I like the aggressiveness of Braxton Cox, taking it one-on-one to the hoop, regardless of who the defender is. We'll see if she can cash in from the line. No good on the first. Visteka's going to come into the game for Austin Cox. Also into the game, Avery Witt finally gets to come in, and Gabby Vance is back in for the Red Devils.
Back to a 12-point lead. Braxton trying to make it 11, misses rim on that one. Right here, they're going to isolate Gabby.
Got to shade that right hand. Three-second violation is called against the Red Devils. What? And then they extend this pressure a little bit.
Visteka gets away with a walk. Long pass up to Baird on the sideline. Tries to dump inside to Bina.
Bina's tall, but not that tall.
She's not that tall. Close. It was a good look.
It was a good look.
Just a little more touch, a little less brawn on that one, and we would have
perhaps rushed a little too much.
1:11 to go here in this third quarter.
They'll probably get looks just like it if they keep on that full court 1-3-1.
Witt
Press.
now Gehring, deep three, splash!
That was a big shot.
Just like that. 15.
Big shot from Brianna Gehring. Nowhere to go with the ball, just turns it over there. Minnick tries to take it to the hoop, can't get it done. It gets tied up between Witt and Bina. It'll be Huskies ball with 41 seconds left in this third quarter. Down 15, they're going to need to find a way to get points again. Gehring is going to take a seat into the game. Was number 10, that's Michaela Wasson.
Sides whistled for another travel.
Can't get away for it twice in a row. She's trying to get that pass around the defender, but she was dragging that pivot foot. Austin Cox is going to come into the game. Delaney is going to go to the bench, talk with Coach Pugh about how to avoid that issue.
They're going to try and isolate here. And here she goes. Just let her roll.
You don't have to isolate if no one guards you. She
came down on her ankle.
Comes down rough. She's going to sit. And I think we'll see her back soon enough, but enough of an issue that Coach Gehring wants to get her out and catch her breath.
Back to Mary Baird to help break the press here of the Red Devils. Austin through one level, now finds Braxton.
You got to be ready to shoot that shot. Say off Bina last. It'll be Red Devil ball. 16 seconds left, up 17 now. Huskies have not found a way to get the scoring going again after that momentum or that wave that they had, but this could be what they need as Cox strips this one out of the air, works against Minnick. Good shot fake and hesitation there to get a little.
The athletic and academic success of the students of Northern Valley. Go Huskies from Stephen Cox and Associates.
Fourth quarter action as the time is ticking away. They're going to start it just like they've started every possession. And Braxton finally figures it out and rips it away. Loose ball, but Stecca comes away with it. And a foul on Gabby.
It's good to see Vance back out there after that last bucket of hers went down. Looked like she twisted that ankle a little bit, but it's good that it wasn't something that kept her out of this game any longer than it did.
Gabby picks up her third in a 1-on-1 situation. But Stecca to the line could be something here that Northern Valley needs.
Yeah, the Lady Huskies are not bad from the line this season, and that is most of the people who play, they shoot a pretty good percentage. So we'll see, like you said, and Stecca proves us correct right there. It could pay off in this game. It could be a big factor in this game. It could be what gets that momentum rolling a little bit for the Huskies.
Made them both.
Buries them.
Didn't even need a rim up there. She put it in.
Even if you're going to make those free throws, you got to play some stout defense.
I like this matchup. Braxton makes her shoot over the top of it. You're going to have her miss some shots for this ball to go. And offensive rebounds, just give them to them.
Oh,
just give them to them, huh?
Yeah.
Finally, Bina comes ripping it down. Braxton drives in.
Second chances for the Red Devils. Somehow
Austin
didn't get one.
Pump fake, drops in the jumper.
Austin with a good shot off the dribble. Huskies got to hurry back. No time to catch your breath against this Red Devil squad.
Gehring thought about it. Witt now with it. Way up high. Back to Gabby Vance. She missed the last one. Maybe you just got to give space and hope she misses from deep at this point because she gets to the rim too easy. And they're willing to chew clock. They do here. Good double team there by Northern Valley.
Defense.
Finally, they figure out a way to keep her from getting all the way to the rim.
Gehring is dangerous from outside as well if you give her too much space.
Witt going to go to the line, puts it up, no good. Traveled.
Minnick with the good hustle to get there. It's going to be a jump ball, give it back to the Huskies. Avery Witt into the game for Aiden Witt. Huskies going to run more of a press break. Now as they know the pressure's on as Coach Gehring is trying to put this one away.
They got numbers. They can get an easy one. They find Baird for it. They got it. That's the way to beat the press.
That was good execution from the Huskies on that attempt right there. That trip down the floor. Vance drives baseline. Going to go reverse. And that's why you do it in the warm-ups. Nobody ever does it in the game. It's good to see it happen.
Oh, come on. I got to hit the replay button there. Gabby Vance, look at this ball. She goes baseline and she goes reverse style. Nice
Dean
play
is
by
smothered
Gabby.
in there. She's going to get fouled. It's going to go against Fortin. Caught the ball and just ran right into the two defenders. Did a good job down there. Just when they tried to strip that ball away, got too much forearm. Sends Bina to the line for a one-on-one chance. Ketterall into the game for Fortin as she picks up her second. Bina's shot is nothing but net. Hits the second as well, and we're back to a single-digit ball game. The lead is now 9 with 5 minutes and 35 seconds.
Northern Valley needs to pick up the defensive intensity, even to the point where you can pick up a foul or two, because with only 2 fouls so far here in this half, if they need them,
If
they
you-
got to have them.
As long as you share the love and don't get someone into foul trouble, they don't have the depth to lose one of these core players right now. Vaughns gets the ball poked away by Bina, but Gehring there to get it back.
Clock is the best friend right now for Decatur County. Witt going to try and go Vaughns back door. She'll pick it up. She going to have a big three go down right there. Big three shot extends that lead from 9 to 12.
I guess it's not a moving screen if you're blocking out the defender, right?
Something like that. Braxton, need you to match it
Can't
right
be
there.
afraid to shoot that shot. She's the sharpshooter on this Huskies team. And that's the moment that you need to get shots like that if they'll give them to you.
Like I say, they got to start playing defense up in the form. They got to get at least a foul a minute, and that's the first time they'll get to the line, but nobody's talking. Got to play D. And a steal here by Bina. Ketterl dribbled right into her. Vesteka open for three, and a big one here is going to be short, no good. And they're going to trap Gabby in the backcourt, but now she'll get it free.
And you score when it comes to no ATM fees nationwide. And don't forget to ask about.
Here comes the Red Devils. Are going to isolate Witt inside against Baird. Turns, fires, no good.
Good defense
And
by Baird there. Cox tries to get it out front to get a transition offense going. Can't do it. Ketterl comes down with a board. Second
Four
chance
offensive
opportunities.
rebounds.
And
You
good
can't-
positioning by Witt.
Witt's free throw is good. Second one on the way now, and it is a little long.
They take off the full court pressure, but they're still going to run this stout 1-3-1. They try to get the ball inside to Baird. She might have got shoved a little bit, but she loses possession of it. Witt gets it.
The dribble of Gabby right here out high. She'll cross over, stick it in her.
You got to get out. If Witt's going to have it out there, you got to get out.
Yep. What did I talk about 2 minutes ago? Now you need fouls, and nobody is fouled.
Bina gets out on Gehring. Got to smother Witt. They're going to give her baseline. She'll take it.
Good play by Witt, giving what the defense will take. Sides has it now, tries to go inside, and yet another turnover for Northern Valley.
This is what a veteran team with 3 seniors at its start and have seen success here on the hardwood know how to do is put games away, and they're trying to do it right now. Vesteka gets called for the shove.
.222 to go, 15-point game. Vaughns has it in the corner. Northern Valley went zone. Back outside, they're going to give them a 3 here, opportunity. And tracked down into the corner by Vaughns.
Reduce risk, save money. Get your own perk checking account.
Playing it
All
in
American
underneath.
glasses there to serve.
And back out high to Gehring. And she'll just dribble this one out.
For 2 minutes.
Talked about it at the 6-minute mark. They do get a gift here.
Yeah, they give it right back.
So we give it back. Inside, Witt with an easy one. She'll score. Nice
Good
find
there.
as Austin shredded it right for Mary Baird's bucket.
But they're going to have to get a way to get the ball back in a hurry. It might be too little too late with only a minute left in this game.
Inside, they're trying to go to Vance. It'll go off of her, and Northern Valley gets it back.
Playing a lot better defense on Vance this half.
It seems how she didn't play the second quarter. The first quarter is where Gabby made her presence known.
Made a living in that first quarter.
Sides 3 on the way. Short, no good. Basteka will get the rebound, go baseline, but run out of territory and travel with it.
.49 seconds left. Huskies put on a little pressure.
Timeout by Coach Gehring.
It's all available.
Gehring is out of timeouts now. They used him to perfection. Now we're going home run ball with Gabby. The layup is good.
I think he used that play in junior high football as he head coaches that as well. That looks like something out of that playbook.
Flip over to Audrey Bina, and a foul will go against Gabby, as it'll put Audrey back to the line. Gabby's fourth foul. Did he throw the ball to Gabby?
What?
You said he was a football coach.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Gabby would go after it and play wide out.
Oh, Vaughn's caught that one.
Oh, yeah. She would go toe-to-toe with anybody out there.
I wouldn't want anything to do with that. It looks painful.
She's a very skilled athlete.
Bina gets them both.
You know what? If there's a positive, Northern Valley, a perfect 6 for 6 in the fourth quarter from the free throw line.
If only they could have found more chances to get to that line. Is that's honestly the biggest thing with this is the defense was not easily broken tonight for the Red Devils. Because now they're getting a little bit of something going, but with just 12 seconds left, it's going to be all she wrote still. I guess we've seen crazier things in basketball before, but
not this crazy.
Not this crazy. Not at this level. You got to be at the NBA collegiate level. Bina misses that one off the front iron.
It's my fault, Audrey.
Yeah, we should have talked about it after the game, Clint.
I didn't think you were going to get to the line again, actually. Thought it was about the only time I could put it in. But
got that one.
We'll take 7 of 8.
As Northern Valley played a very good, well-rounded Red Devils team that is more than worthy of their 5-2, now 6-2 record. And it'll be fun to see what they can do this season, and they're going to probably make some noise again in their sub-state and make some runs.
Congratulations to Decatur County as they upend Northern Valley 49-35 on tonight's varsity girls action. We'll be back with your full game statistics after these messages.
At All Creatures Vet Clinic, supporting the Northern Valley Huskies athletically and academically. At Equity Bank, they mean more. More solutions for your finances and more bankers standing by, whether that's in our lobbies or in the drive.